Mm-hmm. Will do. Mm-hmm. Do you see that?
Can you hear us?
I'm sorry, but we don't...
Quaslan. Za...
Punara Yuganza. Zawayetu Kwanlar. Zanzu. Ledar?
Fascinating.
You speak their tongue?
A bit. I've never used it in an actual conversation, though. I still can't believe this is happening. We're talking to a living shaper.
So you think this is actually...
It's not a spirit, Tahar. This man, he's neither dead nor undead nor alive. Not enough for him to die, yet not enough for him to be truly alive.
How long has he been like that?
No. But the signature of this magic that's surrounding him is unlike anything I've seen before.
So he's been...
I couldn't agree more.
Well, you have to admire the power.
So, what did he say?
I don't think he was talking to us. He's not even entirely aware of our...
Interesting. Feels strange to do that, but I guess you're right. We need to find that nexus first. Lead the way, Tahar.
Yes?
Sounds like a plan.
That's the way?
Understood.
This way, right?
What do we need?
You got it.
Yes? Sure.
Sure. Sounds like a plan. That way?
All right, why not?
Now would you look at that?
Huh? More fighting. Does this
Just
never
give the word.
end?
Corporal?
Is this really necessary?
Whatever's
Get ready.
necessary.
We should get moving.
You got it.
Blasted armor.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure.
Interesting. Another ghost.
Ah, yeah. Do you see that?
Seems to be protected by some kind of barrier, though.
Excellent question. I doubt we can banish that barrier by force. Maybe the ghost.
Worth a try, I suppose. Let's head back. There, another ghost.
I'll keep you shielded.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes? That's the way?
Sure.
Blasted armor. Sure.
Barren. Interesting. So Mulandir's watering system didn't extend all the way up to here.
Or parts of it broke over the centuries. That it's remained functional until now is already a phenomenon as it is.
Tiara's breath. What was that thing?
No idea. But it fit the description of that great evil the God King was talking about, didn't it?
You're right. Huh. If this creature came to visit the goblins every once in a while, I can understand why they were scared.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Huh?
Let's see.
That way?
All
Understood.
right, why not? That's the way? This way, right?
Sounds like a plan.
Yes?
Here we go.
You'll regret this.
Interesting.
You got it.
Will do. Got it.
Niehalf's hammer. Isn't this incredible? The buildings are almost still intact.
Hard to believe nobody ever found this place before. Right in the middle of Iskander.
That way? So, Iskrim, how long have you been doing this?
Undead. Lots of them. How did they get here?
Get ready!
Yes?
All right, here goes nothing.
Now would you look at that? Understood. You read my
Fair
mind.
enough. Let's do this.
All right.
Sure.
Blasted armor.
So, Iskrim, how long have you been doing this?
Doing what?
Digging up bones, dusting off trinkets? I honestly always thought archaeology was just a hobby for the nobles with too much money.
Well, it is, in a way. And I'd have to lie to you if I told you my life's been particularly easy. Especially during the Mage Wars.
Yeah, I guess. Did you ever think of going elsewhere? Kalea, maybe? Finn and Mir? Why did you even leave Windwall?
That's a long story. And regarding your first question, yeah, I have thought about that. Kolair especially. Marvellous place for scholars. But then Rondar Lacane came along and offered me this opportunity.
Makes sense.
Well then, Iskrim, can you ask him about the barrier?
Yes. Van Drax.
Punara Yugan.
Oh, I see.
So?
It's complicated, but I think I understand now. I think he wants to be freed.
If he's here to protect, what?
Good question. Maybe the magic that controls him got weaker with the centuries.
Does he know how the Shapers died? That's one of the greatest mysteries.
I asked him that, but he didn't react. I think he knows, but it's sad.
Source of...
I do. Doesn't make his existence less...
And if we...
Well, the problem...
Then we need a...
Well, that blazes, this is so ironic. Here we are, the first
Well, if we want to enter the...
I know. It's what they want.
I'm sorry.
Salam Kar!
So, what's the plan?
Fine.
Is this...
They will
Is this really necessary?
Let's see.
What a waste.
Let's see what he has on him. Interesting.
A shard. Wait. Tahar, that rune LeCain gave you, could you show it to me?
Sure.
Fascinating. They look alike.
How is that possible?
Good question. I suggest we take a closer look at it later.
Look at that.
You'll have to wait! Uh-huh.
Two more left.
See if they also have a shard on them.
Interesting. Will do. Understood.
Sure.
Got it.
All right, why not? Huh? Yes? One more soul to save. That's the way.
Yes?
Does this never end? Blasted armor. Danger up ahead.
Whatever's necessary.
Here we go.
Let's see. Did you hear that?
Yes. Something shifted.
We should take a look at that barrier.
Sure.
Would you look at that? It worked.
I was half expecting the city to blow up in our faces.
Now, wait. Do you hear that?
Niehav's hammer.
Yes?
Decide. Now.
I can't focus.
A steel guardian, it must have been. They are one of the many creatures the Shapers created to keep their cities safe.
Yeah, a giant walking armor with a bloody spiked club sure helped to ease their citizens' minds.
Well, it's dead now, and the path is clear. Let's find out what's behind that door.
Nexus or not, there's kind of unsettling, to be honest. So, Tahar, do you want to go in?
Yes, just stay wary.
The stone doors fall shut behind you as you step through the overgrown arch, and you are met by an almost eerie silence. Yet you immediately feel a presence, a power long forgotten, waiting for some...
Incredible. So, this is the Nexus?
The upper levels. We'll need to go further down to find the heart. Come.
Yes?
Interesting.
Tiara's breath. We're in for a fight. Is this really now?
So, what's the plan?
Huh?
Sounds like a plan. Sure.
Let's see.
That way? You got it.
Yes?
What do we need?
They will fall.
Just give the word.
Got it.
That way?
Right here.
Yes. Sounds like a plan.
Understood. Will do.
This way, right?
So, what's the plan? Get ready!
That's the way? Huh. Intriguing.
Uh-huh.
Blasted armor. Sure.
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains unrivaled. One thing is clear.
Well, blow me down with a feather. And here I thought this couldn't get any more impressive.
Then I'm guessing we got lucky? This is the Nexus?
Yes, we found Mulandir's heart. So, as I said already to Har, if we're to find out anything about the Bloodburn in this city, it'll be here. Do you see that massive pillar in the center? That's where the Shapers drew their energy from. I guess you could call it a power source. They used it to communicate, to store knowledge, to power the mechanisms in their city, and to build some of their most magnificent creations.
Did you just say they used this
Yes, apparently so.
I've heard about that.
Well, their telepathy wasn't an innate skill. It was something the higher castes learned. They were connected.
I wouldn't...
Well, I don't think join... Either way, I suggest we take a look around, see what we can find. Nihav's hammer. Do you feel that?
Energy. Seems there's still some left.
Yeah. And what's that? Looks like some...
Could that be where the Shapers forged their creations?
Very likely so, yes. Wait. How about a little that strange rune Lacane gave you? Could I,
What for?
As I said, a little experiment. These shards we found on the ghosts outside. I think I might be able to combine them with our rune.
I don't think that's a good idea. We have no idea what we're messing...
Corporal, please, just trust me. I've worked with Shaper artifacts before, and I know...
All right. Go ahead.
Thank you. Wow, that's interesting.
What?
The runes. They look alike.
So, Lacane gave us a shape?
Might be, yeah.
He seemed to think it was a...
Interesting. Well, I personally don't believe in Aenir handing out gifts to his followers, so technically it could be both a Shaper rune...
And you're still sure you want...
I am. It may take a while, so...
Sure. At least we'll be out of the blast radius.
Very funny.
Sure. That way? You got it. Sounds like a plan.
What's that?
Looks like a map of Fiara. A very old one.
Can that help us somehow?
I think so, yes. You see those markings? Glyphs. They look like someone carved them into the stone.
Can you make out what they say?
I've been trying, but
Yes, that's it. Over here, quickly!
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains unrivaled.
Isgrim?
Ah, there you are. I was right. It worked. Look.
I don't see anything.
Just take a look. Here, Tahar.
What the heck just happened? What did you do?
I don't know. The rune. It must have reacted to you somehow, Tahar.
Yes, but why? What did you do to it?
I joined it with the shards we found on the Ghost Watchers. I'm guessing that caused some kind of magical reaction when you, as the rune owner, touched it.
So we're bound to the city now.
No, of course not. But I think the rune got stronger. Still, I'll have to do more research on this. I can't help but feeling that these runes are an ocean and we've merely touched the surface.
Let's just hope there isn't a monster on the bottom.
Anyway, what now? We still haven't learned anything new about the Bloodburn or the song.
That's right, we haven't. But while I was working on the rune, a thought occurred to me. Remember how I told you that some of the higher caste Shapers were able to communicate by thought alone, by telepathy?
Yes, they joined their minds with that pillar.
Exactly. Frankly, I believe
You mean we're hearing the thoughts of a Shaper?
the Shapers are extinct, so no. But it might be someone else using Shaper magic or sort of mental echo. The memories of the dead.
I'm not sure what you mean by a mental echo.
Well, the Shape also, we know they use telepathy to communicate, so who knows? Maybe this song is just a...
That's almost poetic.
The song is telepathy. You mean, what we are hearing?
Isn't an actual sound, but a thought translated by your mind, yes. That explains why not everybody hears it, doesn't it?
Why do we then?
Probably because of our magical gifts. It makes sense, doesn't it?
So, somebody is talking in our heads. That's bizarre. Be that as it may, how does that get us any closer?
Well, it does, because it tells us what has to be done next.
Why?
Because it might allow us to do the same thing that the Shapers did. Join our minds to that pillar. We could connect to the collective subconscious of an extinct race, which then again could help us understand the song and its origin.
That sounds dangerous.
Well, I can't argue with that, but then again, we're on a dangerous mission. And even if connecting our minds doesn't help...
That's another story, but Isgrim is right, Tahar. This Nexus place looks like...
How do we reactivate it, though?
Good.
And they're empty. So we need to find whatever was...
Yeah.
I think I have an idea. Let's... Here we go. What do you make of this, Isgrim?
A map of Old Fiara. By Nehalf, this is...
Yes, but I was talking about those markings. They look as though they were added manually, don't they? I've started translating them already.
Let me see. Saganar, stones of... Wait. You're right. The stones of the essence and their location.
Stones of the Essence? So they are the power sources we're looking for.
They must be, yes.
But why would someone hide the stones and then mark their location?
Who says someone hid them? Maybe they were just brought somewhere else. It's common knowledge that the last years of the Shapers were chaotic, and they might have had a good reason to abandon this net.
Then maybe it's not a good idea to bring them back.
Well, the thing is, without the stones, we're stuck. We need this place up and running to understand the song. Even if my theory about it being telepathy is wrong, without power, we can't access that.
Then we need to find them.
Absolutely.
Hold your horses, we're not getting these stones any...
Why?
Because if that map is anywhere near accurate, one of those stones is located in what's now Aeonir's blade.
The Iron Falcons.
Iron Falcons?
You don't know? Well, probably not that surprising. Nowadays, there are people who even take them for a myth. The Iron Falcons are an order that is protecting the tomb of Foil Darg. They're fighting the world's end, so to speak. What about the other marking, Iria? Maybe...
Hold on. The Field Darg?
Yeah, them. According to the lore, the Guardians locked them in this tomb. but the seal has gotten weaker as time went by, so for over 800 years... I'm surprised you know so little of your own country's law.
Well, my father was never interested in old myth.
Well, the Fieldar aren't a myth. Not at all. If it weren't for the Falcon... That's not to say they're a likable bunch. Word has it that they're fanatically religious, self-righteous pricks. But I guess living in the desert with only skeletons to keep you company does that to you.
What about the other mark?
That one's even worse. This land where the marking points to...
Damn it, you're right. But, that doesn't necessarily mean that this island doesn't exist. We could build a ship, right?
Yeah, maybe. But again, for that we need support. Someone who can provide us, not to mention the fact, Tahar, that your former general has probably...
True.
Yeah, though I still don't think this is a good idea. How about the Moorhair elves?
We fought them and
They know they made a mistake. That Scryer, she's...
All right.
Well then, sounds like we have plenty of options, doesn't it? Where do we start? True.
All right, then...
Yeah. Let's take some more time to rest and get prepared.